Mayor Goodman said today that she's been talking about the issue of homelessness in Las Vegas for close to 20 years. She's tired of the back and forth and tired of the meetings. She wants results. And hours of public comment against the homeless ordinance wasn't going to change that.
We cannot have more meetings.
Mayor Goodman is tired of talking about homelessness. She wants to do something about it. And she says the approval of the homeless ordinance is a start.
I want to see better things in the future. I want results today.
The law will ban the homeless from camping and sleeping on public streets, sidewalks, or highways in downtown and residential Las Vegas. But the ban is only in place if there are free beds available at Las Vegas homeless shelters. If they refuse, they'll be charged with a misdemeanor, which means up to 6 months in jail or a $1,000 fine. People opposed to the ordinance say the shelters are ill-equipped and the consequences are too severe.
A $1,000 fine to someone who doesn't have enough money to pay for a hotel room, it might as well be $1 million. It's going to discourage them from even trying to get work or find a place to live.
Mayor Goodman says it's a chance for the homeless to get the help and resources they need.
I'm sorry, every one of these homeless people matter to me. And I want them to have the chance to dignity and self-respect and getting a job and getting the training and getting it back into a productive life for themselves and their families and their loved ones.
If beds are free, the city will alert Metro Police and the city's Department of Public Safety to enforce the ban. The mayor says it's not a perfect plan, but it's a step in the right direction.
So what we have created is flawed. It is flawed, but it's a step, and it's a concrete step, and it's a first step.
Yeah, the homeless ordinance also applies to within 500 feet of businesses that make or handle food. This ordinance is going into effect this Sunday, but those criminal penalties won't happen until February 1st, 2020. And as we said, this is just skimming the surface of what we saw today. We have team coverage for you today. Fox 5's Christopher Redfern is here. Chris, things got heated at City Hall.
Yeah, Cassie, I mean, getting to this point obviously hasn't been easy. The sidewalk out here in front of City Hall covered in chalk, echoing chants that we actually heard inside earlier.
I could recess. I have a choice. I can ask you all to leave. Excuse me, let's try and have some manners here.
Not everyone listened.
All right, out. Please take him out. Please, out. We're not having this anymore. You don't treat fellow human beings. No, out you go. Sorry, we're not having that. Excuse me.
The writing was on the wall when things really sparked up early this morning before City Hall even opened.
Shame on! Shame on! Mayor Goodman! Mayor Goodman!
And it only escalated as hours of contentious public comment continued on until it was dark.
If there's any more screaming from anyone, I'm going to have you removed from the council chambers.
You're criminalizing compassion and you're criminalizing survival. There was a time when people had a word for this, and that word is tyranny.
Even in her closing remarks, Mayor Goodman snapped at someone trying to chime in after the ordinance passed 5-2.
This city tries and has been sacrificing excuse me, you had your time. This is, excuse me, you have had your time.
One of the people I talked to tonight after the ordinance passed was Linda Perez. She's the director of Shade Tree, a nonprofit that works really closely with the homeless community here in Las Vegas. She had her position on the ordinance that passed tonight, but her message she wanted me to pass on tonight is that regardless of how you feel about this new ordinance, it's at least drawing attention to an issue that desperately needs it. Live at City Hall, Christopher Redfern, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.